those demons, they catch up to you in life. Stopping drinking every day, smoking too much.
You might be doing all of that because you're stressed.
How do you do the work, family balance? 5 kids, wife, how do you do
Me
it?
coming here, doing this interview, uploading it next week, it gives me goosebumps what this interview is gonna do.
I will drive it till the motherfucking wheels fall off, dude. And when you talk about stress,
1 to 10, how stressed are you right now?
yeah, there's a lot of stress. A lot of people couldn't do what I do.
If I drive Civic today, I'm happy. This video probably will cost me like $4 grand.
So my wife said to me, Lee, it's kids' spring break.
And yeah, it's one night.
You got a roofing company. Now you're gonna solar company. I'm never gonna
How do
see
you explain it to her?
I want to be the greatest of all time.
How much stress do you have right now in your life? What's your stress?
Well, I'm wearing a bathing suit. I had to leave a trip. The water.
Well, you might be doing all of that because you're stressed.
Well, let me tell you, I love my job. I put an immense amount of stress on myself because I want to be the greatest of all time. Stress, to me, pressure makes diamonds. I thrive off of it. I live
1
off
to
of
10,
it.
how stressed are you right now?
Oh, I'm completely relaxed. This is me doing what I love best. This is my flow state. This is. So when I'm doing,
I'm talking
when
about
I'm
like period of
creating-
your life. Do you have?
Oh,
you know,
on
like
a period of my life.
Yeah.
On a period of my life, I feel like that I'm putting myself through. Have you ever seen Ford versus Ferrari?
But that's my next movie. I'm probably gonna watch
you
it
watch it?
on the fly.
You think about me because I'm the guy driving that race car and the wheels are barely falling off, and I don't give a f. I will drive it till the motherfucking wheels fall off, dude. And when you talk about stress, yeah, there's a lot of stress. A lot of people couldn't do what I do. Oh my God. Oh my. I carry the hearts and souls of.
What does your wife think about that?
Well, she thinks it's crazy. She wants me to take it easy. She doesn't realize what we're building is an empire. I mean, she does. She supports me. But like, I opened a solar division, and she's like, "Oh my God, you got a coaching company, you got a roofing company, now you're gonna solar company. I'm never gonna see you."
How do you explain it to her?
Well, I tell her that I don't. She knows that basically if it's something that's in my DNA that is part of my purpose, where I feel like I have to be the best facilitators of success for blue collars. I have to introduce the roofing sales opportunity to more people than anybody else in the world.
Let's talk about work-life balance. I get all of that.
No, but my wife, she's accepted the fact that I'm a lunatic. I mean, and she's down for it. We've been married 10 years, and she before I had her, I was not near the money-making, impactful person. But since, you know, we've been on the same page, like we want to find time, and coaching clients are basically usually where most of my time is, because I'm either figuring out ways to improve upon the trainings, the systems, the marketings, the recruitings, and it's all because I want it to be the best example. I want to be the best example. I want my system to be the best example. I don't want to be an empty suit. I don't want to be somebody up here practicing from a culture like that where they don't actually have a successful business, or they bankrupted 3 businesses.
But what's your work-life balance like?
Well, I mean, this is the thing.
Where does it stop?
So here's where it stops. It stops on Saturdays for my kids' baseball games. It stops for vacations. This was spring break. So my wife said to me, "Lee, it's kids' spring break," and it stopped Monday. Even though you were going to come here, I'm like, damn it, yep, you're right. We're going to go to Isla Mirada, and I met my buddy Jeremy, who has a house down there. He's a roofer, and we hung out for 2 days with my family. I took them inshore fishing. We hung out, and you know, we go on trips, whether it's to Disney but I could do a better job at taking my wife out every week, because we love to have date night, and taking them out every week is something that I have to do better. And when me and my wife are on the same page, we work out together. So there's times
when
we're on the same page. Exactly. Right now we're in a spot because she's a partner in my businesses. She takes the same stress. So I mean, just for instance, somebody served us with papers this weekend. It caused a bunch of stress, and you'd think you wouldn't want your wife to encounter this. This guy's asking for something stupid that he doesn't deserve. And that kind of stress is something that on a marriage is hard as f***. I mean, it really is. So me and my wife, you know, for one, you know, if you hang out at the watering hole, you'll take a drink. I don't go to bars without my wife or put myself in situations where some conversation could lead to some, I don't, mess around on, I hate to say that, but, you look at roofer, you want people to be loyal to you. You want people to be an example. You can't run around and, be a guy that's not loyal to your own family. You know what I mean? I see a lot of that in our industry, and it's like, okay, well, I'm sorry that you do that. You're not a bad guy, but that's not the guy that I want to follow into battle, because those demons, they catch up to you in life, and my demons are that my entire life when I first failed out of college, drugs, alcohol, whether it was smoking pot or drinking, and my dad helped me bail me out many times, but since the last 10 years, me and my wife, we've lived a really, really like chill, fun, work focused family existence, but stopping drinking every day, or stopping smoking too much, these are all things that I have to figure out how to do when I'm trying to make the biggest impact and help the biggest and take on this burden. You talking about how stressed I am? I'm more stressed when I drink. I'm more stressed. I quit smoking cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes, and you act like Lee, are you ADD? Or yeah, I'm all that shit. But if I can do it, you can do it. And it's systems. It's putting the right people in the right place. It's Rome's not built in a day. But hey, guess what? Good marketing, good recruiting marketing, good sales training, and a good system, that equals true freedom. Like, so that you can go to the Keys in the middle of the week while your team runs. And if that's not the dream for you to have a company that runs, I know that you're able to do an interview with me, so you have it set in place. I mean, so tell me, like, how do you do the work-family balance? 5 kids, wife, how do you do it?
It's a job. It's a priority. Saturday, Sunday, I don't work. I'm there. I was in my bed yesterday. Like, you see my kids, we pray every night. It's important. You can't. I work less now that I work, 10 years ago. But it's, my business has run itself. Like, my roofing business runs itself. I decided not to grow it too aggressively, so I don't have that stress, because I don't want my kids to suffer. Like, for me, work-life balance is crucial. For me, if I grow my roofing business 20% every year, I could probably be a $30 million company today, but my family would not see me. So I decided, okay, I'll do 5 days. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna build a team. I don't want to go down. I don't want to go back, but like, I enjoy what I have. Like, if I drive Civic today, I'm happy. If I drive Mercedes-Benz, I'm happy. Like, I don't need a bigger house. I drive the same car for like last 3 years. Like, and probably gonna drive that for another 3 years. It's a beautiful car, but I don't need to double my business to buy me another car. I don't need, my house is 4,500 square feet. It's a huge house. Like, I'm set for 10 years in my house. I'm set in my car. Like, what else do you want?
I'm American. I'm a capitalist pig, and I want to beat Grant Cardone. I want to beat,
See, and that's where we're different. I'm Gary Vee. Like, I'm so content. Like, I don't need nothing else. For me, this is important. For me to, like, I tell people all the time, I can go right now and sign $250,000 deal, like $250K. I have no emotions, just another check in it. But me coming here, doing this interview, uploading it next week, it gives me goosebumps. What this interview is gonna do.
Do a lot for people.
And I'll never get paid. Like, this video will never pay. We'll pay some. I'm building a brand, but influence. I'm a teacher by heart, so like, this gives me thrills. It cost me, this video probably will cost me like $4,000. I have two guys flying in, renting a car.
Right.
We're here, but that's what I love, and my wife knows it. And guess what? Tomorrow morning I'll be home.
And that's why I started coaching. Because I wanted to be able to spend the night and not have to travel so much. And now I got reoccurring revenue. I see what you're doing with roofing school. I think it's great, but roofing is profits up, profits down, or if you want to expand, it costs a lot of money. And like, if I want to take this company to $1 billion or even $13 billion, it'll be a lot of years where we do so much growth that I don't get to pay myself those millions as much as you really want to, as you're doing all this revenue, right? So this steady reoccurring revenue that comes through helping my roofers, my brothers, and raising their tide. And not only does it give me goosebumps all the time, as far as like when we get these results for people where we're impactful in their business, it forces me, to delegate, to have a better system, to not micromanage. I don't have time to micromanage my roofing company because I'm doing all these other things, and they all complement each other. Like my next project is Knockstar University, which is going to be for the door-to-door sales guy for solar, for alarm, and I've partnered with some great door-to-door salespeople, and we have some roofing coaches that are competitors, and Sam Taggart's in that space. Well, he doesn't have a competitor, except for now he does.
Case study shows that roofs of those who subscribe to this channel usually last about 5 years longer. Extend the life of your roof by subscribing to this channel now.